Hey, I'm so glad that you joined us today for a sermon in a minute. This one may be just a little over a minute. But anyways, in Leviticus, we're looking at the seven Jewish feasts. In Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, we see these feasts are listed, and God has a time clock according to his timing and the way he does things. And as we look at them, he calls these feasts his holy convocations. They're English, it should have been translated rehearsals. If you have a Christmas play, you rehearse over and over again until you do the play or you fulfill what is going on. And we watch these Jewish feasts. Some of them have been fulfilled, some of them have not, according to God's time clock. Yesterday, we looked at the feast of Passover. Passover, as you know, if you've been around Christianity for any time, you know about Passover, how that angel passed over them when he saw the blood. The next day after Passover is the 15th day of the first month, and in the process of this, that 15th day, they did not have time to let the bread rise with yeast, and so they had to cook bread with unleavened. And leaven in the Old Testament represents sin. Leaven is nothing more than yeast, or what makes bread rise. That's why a lot of times whenever that we're taking communion, we use crackers instead of bread that has risen. Please. I've been in churches where they try to serve for communion bread that has risen, that had yeast in it. And please, that is supposed to represent Christ's body, to be a part of him. And if you take bread with leaven in it, you're beginning to say, hey, I'm taking this bread as Christ's body, but it has sin in it as far as the leaven is concerned. Let me move on. Whenever that they are in the process of Passover, they have a bread basket. In this bread basket, there are 3 pieces of bread. And in the Jewish Passover, they only use the middle piece. Remember, Jesus was in the middle between 2 thieves. They break this bread in half, which Christ's body was broken. They wrap it and they bury it. So we can see that what I call bury, they hide it and play a game with the kids later. So we can see Jesus fulfilled unleavened bread by his body being hidden or buried for a while. Something else that is real neat, I think, is they grill this bread instead of just baking it. It is grilled on top of a grill. And not only is it grilled on top of a grill, but they use a fork in order to turn the bread. So what you have is bread that has stripes and it's been pierced, just like Jesus's body was pierced and it was striped. So here we see that this Jewish feast has also been fulfilled. We trust that you enjoy these sermons in a minute. I know this one was just a little bit longer, but God bless you.